Tom and I saw Wonder Woman.
We sure did.
Because we have adult jobs.
Yeah, man.
In the name of all that is good, your wrath upon this world is over.
It's really good.
Yeah.
DC did it.
Yeah, easily the best DC movie, I'll say, since probably The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Are we counting those? Is that still DCEU?
I guess, they're all DC characters. But the DCEU movies, definitely the best of those. It's clearly better than Man of Steel or Batman vs. Superman. It's so good that it makes the other two movies better by association.
And also worse when you think about them. It was fun to watch, which is a new thing that DC is doing.
New territory for DC. It had, it started off with a new, you know how Marvel does their intro, where they show Marvel Entertainment and it shows comic panels and everything. They did a new one this time. It looked more like a Marvel intro sequence, and then they get into the movie, and it still has it was a good mix of DC's kind of moodiness and Marvel's more colorful funness.
Yeah, they did the Marvel thing in the beginning where it's very bright and colorful, and then they did the DC thing towards Act 2. And
right,
when
we're at night in Germany. It starts off in Themyscira, which is this gorgeous mythical island.
I want to go there.
They get into London and they make a joke about it, which I think is in the trailer. They sail into London and she's like, it's hideous. And it's all gray and shitty. And it's the washed out monochromatic blue-gray gunmetal look that we've sort of come to expect from realistic movies and superhero movies. There's a lot of similarities with the first Captain America movie, obviously, because it's a period piece. You have a superhero fighting in one of the great wars, and they have a couple of the same beats. In Captain America, he's got the Howling Commandos that all look ridiculous, what's his name? He's wearing that hilarious bowler hat. You're okay. And in this movie, they sort of had the same sort of merry band of miscreants that follow Wonder Woman and Chris Pine into battle.
Yeah. They at no point trust Wonder Woman. Her little married band, at no point, or at least Chris Pine is always you have to stay back.
Oh yeah, it takes him.
Yeah, it takes him 6 times after she explodes a building with her power.
Yeah,
and she's
with
still
her fucking strength.
This one's not for you. And I'm no, it's all for her. She can do this. She's a god. You get this, right?
It takes him an embarrassingly long time to figure. Oh right, she's fucking superhuman. Her arc is discovering that the world is not just straight up good or straight up evil, and then there's not a great influencer that makes people do bad things. Sometimes war is just bad.
But they're kind of that's where this movie kind of gets
and that's
a little
confusing.
And falls apart a little bit. It doesn't break the movie for you, but she fights Ares is the main villain,
right?
And the idea of war, and the whole thing is once she kills Ares, men will revert to good. They're totally good now, and there's no more war, and everything's happy.
All the German soldiers around them are they snap out of a fugue state, and they're they start hugging each other. It's well, that's clearly not what happens.
Another delightful part of the movie.
What's that?
And I hope it doesn't get missed. Baby Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, what a cutie!
Just Baby Wonder leering hungrily at every instance of violence. She's I can't wait to.
I know, she's a little bit of a psychopath if we say too much about it. She really is just waiting for war to happen and really wants to kill someone. She's just watching all these warriors fight and doing her little cute superhero moves. No one stops her and no one thinks it's weird that this little kid just wants a fucking war to happen. She just wants to it up. She doesn't have a pet because she'd kill it. There was an idea in my head oh, there's a baby on this island, but all the women seem to be of the same age. So at what age do you stop growing
when you
if
stop
you're
aging? Because they're all immortal.
Do you just grow up and then when you reach your best looking at 50, that's when you stop? You're I'm at my peak. Does this island of 50-year-old women just have to deal with an 8-year-old running around all the time? Because I also kind of want to see that movie.
Or if she stops aging at 8.
Yeah, there's just a child running around this island.
Or if she stops
all the time
stops
forever.
Aging, yeah. At 18 months. Now you have forever baby.
So I don't know about you. I'm terrible at catching twists.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the things I'm worst at, in addition to finding my car in parking garages and spotting twists in movies.
They're related, actually. The spoiler is, where's my car? And the rest of us know.
And no one else does. That makes a lot of sense. Professor Lupin being the main
Ares,
villain.
Yeah.
After we're following this...
they make you think it's Danny Houston the whole time. He's an evil German he's a mustache-twirling German villain without a mustache. He's just Danny Houstoning his
Yeah,
way through
he's
it.
very clearly the villain.
Right,
And
he's
then,
scowling and jowly, and he keeps snorting this dust that makes him super strong.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
that's
very
the guy.
Red Scully. Death in this movie matters.
Yeah,
which
is
that's
weird
new
territory for
superhero movies because so many people die and then come back to life. But
right,
you
and
really feel these
sometimes
deaths.
immediately. Like Groot dies, and then 3 seconds later he's back as
to
an
life.
adorable twig. This movie should be the baseline, like what the rest of the DC universe. That should be what they constantly compare it to.
She's the Captain America of DC in that she's the first
Right.
member of the Justice League. So if they can build off the back of this instead of Batman
It
versus
shouldn't be
Superman
Man
or
of Steel
Man of
or
Steel.
Batman versus Superman. Like this should be their Iron Man. Like this should
Yeah.
be the temp because Iron Man determined what all the
Right,
tone
what
of
the
the rest of the
other-
Marvel movies. This should be their template for the rest of the Marvel movies. Maybe they
Right.
should just have Patty Jenkins make all of them.
Anything else you want to show me?
So good job, Wonder Woman, and good job, Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can see more of these.
I hope so. I hope she makes more of these and more of other movies.
Hey, the Cracked Podcast is coming to you live June 10th at Upright Citizens Brigade Theater, Sunset. We're going to have Tom Ryman, Daniel O'Brien, comedian Jamie Loftus, and writer Dave Schilling talking about why all movies were insane behind the scenes. Every single one of them. Go to UCB Sunset's website for tickets, and go have a great day, too, man.